Why is that so blurry? Okay, there we go. Oh, arm day. Day of arms. Very exciting day for me. And hopefully for all of you that are consistently lifting, should be an exciting day for you as well. So today, we're actually going to be changing it up a bit. So yesterday when I got to the gym, I found that, so I paid for my membership outright, like for a full year in cash. I prefer it that way. It's easier. I don't want to have to worry about like any monthly payments. It makes the most sense. Anyhow, when I got to the gym yesterday, my key card wasn't working. I hit the end of the year, and thankfully the gym owner was there to let me in. And he said that his wife would call me because she's the one in charge of all the electronic mumbo jumbo. But he said that she would call me today to get my key card to start working so that I can go to the gym today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, because I'm working Monday and Tuesday. And when I go at 4 a.m, nobody's there. Nobody's going to be able to let me in, so I need the key card to work. And they're not staffed today. So I've waited and waited, and I've gotten no call. So that fucking sucks. So I have a membership at the Y. I haven't been to the YMCA in years. It's been a very, very long time. So, it's just an arm day. All I need is a cable machine and some dumbbells. So, why the hell not? Be nice to change up the scenery a bit anyhow. The thing is, the YMCA doesn't open until 1 o'clock on Sundays. So I've just been biding my time. Now it just hit 1 o'clock. So I will be making it quite early. As for Monday and Tuesday, if I don't get a call at all today from my current gym owner, if I don't hear anything back from them, well, we will not be able to go to the gym on Monday and Tuesday. I just don't really have any other options. YMCA doesn't open until 6 a.m. And, I work at 7 a.m. So that's it's not possible. So, really fucking sucks. I'm going to think of alternatives. Maybe, I don't know. I'll think of something. I will most certainly think of something. But in the meantime, the plan for these next 2 days will just be morning cardio before work instead of lifting, I mean, what else can I do? If I had dumbbells or any type of weights at home, I would just do something at home, but I don't fucking have anything. Nor do I have the space to house anything. So, we got to make do with what we got, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Let's talk about the lift today. Arms. Pretty excited. I have properly prepared myself. Gym preparation triarchy has certainly been achieved. I have had almost 80 ounces of water, or 80 ounces of fluid today. I had 2 sugar-free Gatorades on top of a large amount of water. So we are doing quite well. I'm so full of fluid right now. Oh my God. On top of the pre-workout, and then with the glycerol that I'm taking, I've got to drink a ton of water after drinking the pre-workout. So it really does force you to be as hydrated as possible. So that is not a problem for me. In terms of carbs, we're not doing great in the carb department, to be honest. I think I've had maybe 11 grams of carbs so far today, because for breakfast I had a pretty big uh deli meat, like rotisserie chicken deli meat sandwich. So that was 8 slices of like shaved chicken on 2 slices of keto bread with 2 slices of sharp cheddar cheese and a serving of sugar-free barbecue sauce. And that was fine with me. Um, Nice big sandwich. Washed it down with a bunch of fluids. I don't feel any amount of hunger. Uh, and just a pro tip for any of you that are cutting: if you ever feel hungry, just drink as much water as humanly possible until like you feel like you'll throw up if you drink any more water. And I promise you, you will not want to eat anything for a couple hours. Um, is that healthy? Probably not. I'm sure that's maybe not, but I'm not a doctor, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Um, but it's been working for me. Uh, and I mean, shit, it's keeping me hydrated. And then, of course, well restedness. I am very well rested, very prepared, and I am very excited. Uh, Pre workout has been consumed. I can feel the extra beta alanine that I added starting to tingle. The one concern that I have with the YMCA is that they might not let me in, at least not without a fight, because I'm under like a family membership. So I got to tell them my mom's name. Oh, I think that's my gym calling. Hold on. That's fucking perfect timing. Uh, that was the gym owner calling. He said that my key fob will be working tomorrow. Apparently it has to go through some sort of like cool down refractory period. Beats the hell out of me. Uh, Regardless, we are set to go to the gym tomorrow morning. Thank God. That was going to be a gruesome, forced 2-day rest. Not ideal. But like I was saying, with the YMCA, I'm under like a family membership. So I got to give them my mom's name, and hopefully they will believe that I am who I say I am. Because the last time I went here was back in high school. It's been a very long time, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not going to be too busy, given that it is a Christian establishment. So we'll see. Um, okay, we are set. All right. Well, hopefully I will see you guys when I'm in there. I don't think it shouldn't be too difficult for me to record anything in there. If not, you'll see me afterward, but I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay. I got time for a quick pose down. Didn't have a chance to record in there. Just not many good camera angles, but still a phenomenal pump. Lighting isn't great here though, but not too bad. But now, gotta shower up, and I will catch you guys in the car. Now that was a very pleasant surprise. Well, unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see it. Oh man. Yeah, no, there were a lot of people around. And I really haven't broken through that threshold of like, I wouldn't say not caring, but like, not being shy, if that makes sense. Because in my mind, and this is definitely just like a self-imposed mental block, but in my mind, I'm not big enough, like, to be able to record myself and like talk in the middle of the gym. You know, I feel like I haven't necessarily earned the right, you know? Obviously, I don't think that's necessarily true. I can tell you with great confidence I was the biggest guy in there. um, only because it's like a, Sunday afternoon and all the fellas are probably elsewhere. But it's been a fucking while since I've been to this Y, and holy shit, they have completely renovated, like all new equipment, new machines, like all of them really nice hammer strength machines, dumbbells that go up to 150. They got like fucking everything. Well, everything except a Smith machine. That's the one thing that they're missing, but everything else they've got. And I mean, shit, man. I don't really like now that I know that it's a lot nicer than I thought it was. Probably going to start going there every now and again just to change it up. And, it's a free membership, family plan and all that. So why the hell not? But biceps, triceps, completely obliterated. Hose down was pretty good, although the lighting wasn't great. I didn't really like stop to mess around with the lighting in that activity room because, I felt like a guest in somebody else's home. I'm like, at my gym, at like my regular gym, I know everybody. Everybody knows me. I'm not like shy. I could pose down wherever. It doesn't really matter. But when you go to a new gym, I feel like there's a level of etiquette that you need to follow. Like, because you are a stranger. Everybody was kind of like looking at me like, huh, I haven't seen this guy before, but shit, it was pretty fucking great. Just to run you through what I did. We did, after like warming up, of course, we did 2 sets of straight bar, tricep push down, just nice heavy sets. After that, we did 2 sets of alternating dumbbell curls. Felt pretty fucking great. Man. After that, we moved on to 2 sets of heavy skull crushers with an easy bar, and I did it at an incline because I don't know, I like to change it up. Sometimes I'll do flat, sometimes I'll do incline, and in terms of like the contraction of how it feels, I don't really see too much of a difference. It's not like flat is gonna, stretch you out even more than incline or anything like that. It's more so a matter of what's comfortable for your shoulders. So if, for example, today, my shoulders are a little sore. I mean, I fucking killed my traps. I killed my side delts. I killed my rear delts. They're pretty fucking sore. So flat bench would be a little too much strain on my rotator cuffs. But when you do it on an incline, it kind of sets you in a pretty decent position to where your shoulders don't come too much into play. So 2 sets of that were pretty fucking sick. After that, they had this plate-loaded preacher curl. So I did 2 sets of that, and felt pretty fucking good. The one thing I don't like when I go to like a different gym than what I'm used to is I'm not used to the weights, like I've never used a plate-loaded preacher curl. So I'm not really sure where my strength stands, so it was kind of I had to figure it out, I threw on a 45 and it wasn't quite enough. But so then I threw on 2 45s and that was a little too much. So then I took off the 45, put on a 25, and that felt pretty good. But then by the time I got there, you're kind of like already a little fatigued because you already did a couple reps. So it kind of just throws me off the groove a bit. And then not knowing the layout of the gym, not really knowing what equipment is available, it takes a little bit of getting used to, you know? But after those 2 sets, what the fuck? I almost witnessed an accident. This guy almost ran a red light. Holy shit. But after those 2 sets of plate-loaded preachers, I moved on to, I moved on to 2 sets of single arm tricep pushdown just to get a really good squeeze. That felt pretty fucking good. Let's see. After that, I moved on to a bent over concentration curl, kind of like what Arnold did. If you ever watched Pumping Iron, he does that a lot in that. So you'll kind of get the idea. And you've seen it. I'm pretty sure you've seen me do it before, but I don't know. Anyhow, after that, I felt like I was pretty good, but I wanted to make sure that I burnt out. So I did 1 set of overhead skull crushers, just like behind the neck. And then 1 set of just straight easy bar curls, just to really burn out. And shit, after that, we posed down. You got to see that. It's pretty fucking cool. And then I did some forearm work, just some, whatever these guys are called. And then I grabbed an easy curl, some of these guys, and that was it. That was great. Towards the end of my lift, I had a guy ask me to spot him. He was doing what? 255 on bench, and nicer, older guy. He was like, "Hey man, mind if I ask you for a spot?" I was like, "No problem." And I asked him, do you want to lift off? How many are we going for? He said, just gonna go for 1. There are some weeks I can do it, some weeks I can't. And I looked at him and I was like, well, this is the week you do it. And bro had it. I bet he could have done a couple extra. It's pretty fucking sick. So it was kind of cool to see. There are a couple freaks in there, but yeah, pretty fucking sick, man. Another thing that I didn't like about this gym is the locker room, because, this is a YMCA and they've got all sorts of shit going on in there. So the locker room was fucking packed and all the showers were taken. There are a bunch of naked old guys walking around. And I was like, man, I'm not showering in here. I'll just, I'll go home and shower. That's just, no need to do all that. But yeah, pretty fucking fun day. I definitely want to go back there for a chest day. What is that? I want to go back for a chest day. Because they've got a bunch of cool chest equipment. And the biggest thing that I was happy to see was a pec deck. At my gym, we have an old school pec deck, or we have 2 different old school pec decks. Both of them have these like foam pads. And so you kind of you have to keep your arms straight like this and do that. And it just fucks with my rotator cuffs, man. I do not like it. It just doesn't feel good. So whenever I do any fly-based movements, I do it on a curl or on a cable machine. And those feel pretty fucking good. But there's something about a pec deck that just fucking, man, it feels great. So, definitely look forward to a YMCA sponsored chest day. But yeah, man, not too much left to say. I've got to run to Costco today. Me and the fiance are going to do some shopping. Got to pick up a bunch of, goodies, snacks, chicken, meal prep stuff. It'll be pretty fucking good. But, yeah, we got legs tomorrow morning. So it'll be a quad based leg day tomorrow, simply because I don't have enough time to hit both hamstrings and quads. Just because I have to work tomorrow morning. So, make do with the time that you got, right? But I will see you guys tomorrow morning for that.